So let's be real. Hi guys, I was waiting for this moment. I was thinking, when is going to be my first vlog in bed? And today I cannot get up. So welcome. This is going to be the setting of a lot of these 31 days of horror because I do watch a lot of films in my bed. So let's be real. I just watched the Phatom Carriage. Wow. I did not expect it to be so dark and so sad. It is a film from 1921. It's a Swedish film, a silent film obviously. I watched the version that has a tint to it that was an hour and 43 minutes, I believe, or 45 minutes, just because I know there is a couple of versions. If you're looking to watch this film, you can watch it on YouTube for free because it's a 20s film, so I think that the rights have been released, but there are a couple of versions. This film is crazy. It is kind of the story of the Reaper, but even more so, it's a story of a man who has sinned in his life and he's just been awful, and how his choices have affected by other people, and that's what the Phatom Carriage is. It's, you know, the Reaper's carriage. It's kind of like the Scrooge, is that what it is? You know, like going through life and looking at all the bad stuff you've done. I was very surprised to see how dark this film was, especially for a film of this time. And I did look this up because I felt like it was just crazy that so much slid under for a film in the 20s. Is just crazy. And it says that it was heavily censored due to its supernatural content, which is not, the supernatural stuff I guess is pretty intense for the 20s, but I think everything else around it was a lot for me. And just, I'll get into like the different aspects of it, but the way it all came together. It said that the censorship guidelines at the time was against supernatural content, but the board of censors decided to leave this film intact rather than dispute with the writer of the film, which is kind of weird. They would never do that these days. The film, what makes it so creepy and chilling and strange is definitely, well, obviously the editing. The editing for these older films is linear, anything that's on film and not digitally enhanced or digitally ingested, I should say. Anyway, so they have to overlay stuff and yeah, really work out the composition of a lot of aspects. And because they have supernatural things in this, it's very much like overlaying two clips and making it like a ghostly effect, you know, like the opacity. So I thought that was really cool the way they did that. I think it looks really spooky. Yeah, really spooky and kooky. I love that. Also love the tints. They used a lot of blue tints, which I'm really into cold colors. So I felt like it was like very cold winter's night in Sweden and, you know, some ghosts going crazy. But the part that really creeped me out was the music. They had this weird ambient music throughout the whole film that was really stirring and just creepy, and it had a lot of pops and like chimes in it, and it really brings together the whole atmosphere. If this was completely silent, it wouldn't have the same effect. The music really like reels you in and, you know, sets the tone for the movie. Just as I finished recording, I was looking through some of the comments on the YouTube video, and it turns out that that is not the original score. And I don't know what the original score is, or even if there is an original score. If anyone knows, let me know. But someone was saying that this isn't the original score, and everyone's like, oh yeah, I love the score in this film. It's what made it, and that's what I said too. So I'm still gonna keep my score as it is because, I mean, this is how I've seen it, and that's why I said what version it is, because I know that there's always like new remastered versions, especially of these old 20s films. So this version, I love that. It'd be really strange to see it with a different score after loving that so much. But anyway, back to the review. I really liked this film, and I can see how it has influenced films moving forward. Fun fact, Charlie Chaplin says that this is the best film ever made. And also there is a scene in there which, I'm just gonna say it, the scene from The Shining, the Stanley Kubrick version of The Shining, Jack Nicholson got the axe through the door from this film. There you go. I felt like this film had a really good message. It was sad, it was somber, and it was spooky kooky, and I love that. This is a great Halloween movie, like, to watch in October for sure. And I don't get to watch these kind of films as much as I used to, obviously with so much new stuff coming out, so it's really cool to watch an old silent film. I just wish I had one of those old like tube TVs, because that's what I used to watch them on. But if you have a projector or something like that, this film would be awesome to play in the background. I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. I know that sounds really high, but I just love old films like this and all of the aspects coming together, and the fact that it had a really deep story I thought was really cool. And yeah, you have to watch it to understand, but it's pretty sad, and I think that was really clever the way they put it all together. So thank you for choosing this, because it was a nice switch up, even though I'm like falling asleep now. Hopefully I don't have any nightmares. I'm sure I'll be fine. Highly recommend checking out the Phatom Carriage if you do like silent films and films that have great importance in history, I guess, in filmmaking. I think you'll like this film. If you're into like Universal monsters or anything like that, give this a go. I hope you guys are having a great day. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be more awake. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I can't believe we're only at day 5 and I'm already asleep in bed. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and let me know down in the comments what you thought if you watched the film, and let me know if you've watched all of the films so far or how you're doing in the challenge. And I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to you tomorrow actually. Bye.